Noble Meyer is
This might be one of the most misunderstood pitching
offers.
prospects in the market right now, and
Got him
that
with the
is
slider.
exactly why I'm paying attention. Today we are breaking down Noble Meyer, a first-round draft pick, 6'5", over 200 pounds, prototype major league body, premium arm, and right now his card market is quiet, very quiet. And when the market is quiet, that is when serious collectors position themselves. This is FlipZonix. Value through knowledge. Let's start with the context. Noble Meyer was selected in the first round of the 2023 MLB draft by the Miami Marlins. That matters. First round draft capital is not random. Organizations invest millions in those arms. They project future rotation pieces. They project durability. They project development curves. And Meyer fits the mold physically. 6'5", long levers, high release point, fastball that has already touched the high 90s, slider with real swing and miss potential, changeup that scouts believe can develop into an above-average pitch. He is not a finished product. He is a projection arm. And projection is where value lives. Now let's talk development. In the minors, his numbers show something very important. The strikeout ability is there, the swing and miss traits are there, but the command is still developing. Walk rate fluctuations, inconsistent innings, ERA that has not stabilized yet, and most people see that and they get scared. We see that and we ask, is the raw stuff real? Because if the raw stuff is real, control can be developed, velocity cannot be taught, frame cannot be taught, draft pedigree cannot be taught, and Meyer checks those boxes. Now let's shift to the market, because this is where it gets interesting. His first Bowman Chrome Auto PSA 10 has been selling between roughly $60 and $90. Let that sink in. A first-round pitcher, premium body, PSA 10 under $100. That is not hype pricing. That is hesitation pricing. Blue refractor autos numbered to 150 in PSA 10 have ranged between around $120 and $180. Gold autos numbered to 50 in PSA 10 have sold between roughly $130 and $250 depending on timing and seller strength. The market is not exploding. It is undecided, and that is opportunity. Let's be clear. Pitchers carry more risk than hitters. Injury risk, development volatility, role uncertainty. But when elite pitching prospects break through, the market moves fast. If Meyer sharpens his command, if he dominates high A or double A, if prospect lists push him upward, that $60 PSA 10 becomes $150. That blue becomes $300. That gold becomes $500 plus. Not guaranteed, but mathematically plausible. And that's how we think. This is not an all-in play. This is a calculated position. Target entries, base first Bowman Auto PSA 10 in the $60 to $70 range. Blue PSA 10 if you can secure it near 120. Gold PSA 10 only if the opportunity appears under 150. Discipline matters. We do not chase, we position. Now let's talk long term. If Meyer develops into a top of the rotation arm, the Marlins have a history of developing pitching. They have infrastructure, they have patience, and if he becomes even a solid number 2 starter, collectors will reprice the narrative. Because draft pedigree plus success equals liquidity. Right now, you are paying for uncertainty. Later, you could be selling into belief. That difference is margin. So here's the verdict. Yes, I like Noble Meyer, not emotionally, strategically. He fits the FlipZonix model, early, undervalued, pedigree, physical projection, market hesitation. We are not financial advisors. This is educational content for serious collectors. But this is how value is built quietly. The question is simple. Are you early or are you chasing later? Let me know in the comments. Would you buy Noble Meyer now or wait? Noble Meyer has been a starter in the Marlins minor league system, primarily at high A level. In 2025 alone, he logged more than 65 innings as a starter, striking out 72 batters while issuing 38 walks, a walk rate that still needs refinement as he matures. That shows something very important. The strikeout ability is there, but command inconsistency is holding him back from dominating innings. That is a common trait for young arms with premium stuff. It doesn't mean they can't improve, it means there's room for growth that the market hasn't priced in yet. From a scouting standpoint, his arsenal grades are noteworthy. His fastball is projected in the mid-high future value range, touching the high 90s, and his slider grades above average with real swing and miss potential. Control grades lower, which is exactly why his ERA and walk numbers aren't elite yet. But the raw tools are what evaluators dream about. And here's a real nugget most people miss. His strikeout rates remain solid even when hitters at high A are older and more experienced. That means his stuff translates to tougher competition. And when command sharpens, that's where all-star arms can emerge. It's a long road, but the underlying tools are present. Common mistake in the market, people focus on ERA alone. But for pitchers, especially young starters, strikeout rate, velocity consistency, and pitch quality matter more for projection than ERA alone. Meyer shows promising results in those advanced categories. His physical profile, age relative to level, and pitch mix tell us he is not average. He is above average in key traits, and that becomes critically relevant when we go deeper into this story because the marketplace doesn't yet reflect this potential, it reflects hesitation. That hesitation is how strategic collectors make margins, not riding hype, but betting intelligently on development trends that remain undervalued. Now let's talk long term. If Meyer develops into a top of the rotation arm, the Marlins have a history of developing pitching. They have infrastructure, they have patience, and if he becomes even a solid number 2 starter, collectors will reprice the narrative because draft pedigree plus success equals liquidity. Right now, you are paying for uncertainty. Later, you could be selling into belief. That difference is margin. So here's the verdict. Yes, I like Noble Meyer, not emotionally, strategically. He fits the FlipZonix model: early, undervalued, pedigree, physical projection, market hesitation. We are not financial advisors. This is educational content for serious collectors. But this is how value is built quietly. As we close this analysis, remember something important. Markets reward preparation, not emotion. At FlipZonix Lab, we operate with a structured framework. We evaluate tools. We study development curves. We analyze statistical indicators. We observe market timing. And we document everything before narratives are formed. We are not financial advisors. We do not tell anyone what to buy. We do not promote hype. We simply present structured research and long-term analysis that has guided our own decisions. Our philosophy is simple: data over emotion, preparation over reaction, conviction over noise. If you value disciplined thinking and independent analysis, then you are aligned with this mission. Support the channel by liking this video so it reaches serious collectors. Subscribe and activate notifications to stay ahead of future breakdowns. And comment below, what player or market trend should we analyze next? This is not about chasing spikes. This is about understanding cycles. FlipZonix, documenting development before the market fully understands it. We'll see you in the next analysis. Value through knowledge.